To all of you. I'm Asadullah, lecturer mathematics, Islamia University, Bhavalpur, Himyar Khan campus. I'm also the director of LSA Academy. I'm belonging to check number 56 Pir Himyar Khan, Punjab, Pakistan. And today my honorable guest name is Virenka. How are you?
I am good. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me here on your channel. It's a huge honor and pleasure to be a guest speaker on your podcast.
Thank you so much. I'm requesting you to please introduce yourself with my audience. Then we start session. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Veronica Seban. I am 43. I am a mom, and I am also a multidisciplinary entrepreneur. I am also a multi-awarded winner, an expert in human mind and behavior, um, nominated so award winner in business development. I am also the owner and founder of Elite Global Leadership Club, which is a global professional networking, public speaking, leadership, and public relationships platform. And I am also the owner and founder of my franchising formula, Astra Clinics, specialized in tourism and health.
And that's great. What does it mean, our topic, how to build up sustainable relationship with public? Can you please share in detail?
Yes, along the years, what caught the most my attention is that many people, or the most of the average entrepreneurs, like about 90%, coaches, mentors, leaders, managers, they are really struggling with to build up sustainable relationships. I mean, even it doesn't matter in what field, or if it comes in to build up sustainable relationships or on a long term, because it's easy to speak on a stage once in a lifetime, then you go and you don't appear it anymore, or that you don't maintain the connections, with companies, with individuals, executives, and entrepreneurs. And many people are really struggling with why? Because they don't know their target. They don't know their target. They don't know how to show more understanding and also more human empathy. Yeah,
That's
more warmth, Mamutash. So more warmth, more human understanding, because being able to build up sustainable relationships, I mean, on a long term, fruitful relationships, we have to understand each other. We have also to know, how can we support each other? How can we help each other to grow? And I think that this is one of the main aspects that many people have to learn, how to build up the sustainable and meaningful relationships and collaborationships, no matter in what field so you are operating as a leader.
Thank you. My next question is, what channel do you use to maintain an open and transparent line of communication with the public?
Wow, thank you so much for asking such meaningful question. We are using various channels, like my company or my team is using StreamYard, Zoom as well, YouTube, and then all the social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. I am doing a lot of live streams, also webinars. I am managing various Facebook groups, communities for my target audience. And I think that it's extremely important to know how to target very well the audience so that you can share the right message to the people so that you can help them grow and solve their problem. Because if the people are coming to you, it means that they are struggling with something and that they are looking for a solution. And we, as coaches, mentors, leaders, we are those who are creating those solutions.
That's great. My next question is, how do you actively engage with the local community to build trust and foster positive relationships?
With the local, I want to mention that I do have two global organizations, yeah, and it might sound a bit weird, but my company it's more known in different countries around the world than in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, a bit like Elite Global Leadership Club has a general director in the Netherlands, and we are promoting so the my global organization together here in the Netherlands. But Elite Global Leadership Club has a global outreach and is now in about 60 countries because of the hard work that we have been doing together with my global team.
Uh, that's great. My next question is, how do you identify and prioritize the needs and expectation of key stakeholders? Thank you.
Can you repeat it again, please?
I say, how do you identify and prioritize the needs and expectations of key stakeholders?
Like I mentioned, my audience is very well targeted professionally, and it's based on the niche that Elite Global Leadership Club it's offering. So Elite, and that's a very great and very professional question. So thank you for asking it, because we are offering different niches in professional global networking, public speaking, leadership, public relationships, and global events. And so, related to all these topics, I am also talking very often a lot about branding and how to build up the branding identity and to take it globally. Yes, so that's the way how I am doing. That's the easiest way, being a global and coach and also an entrepreneur, because many people are certified coaches but they don't have an entrepreneurial mindset, and this is the key to success. It's extremely important to educate the correct entrepreneurial mindset. And when we are talking about educating the correct mindset, we're talking again about building up sustainable and fruitful relationships, collaborationships, making deals as well. And the secret in this case, to maintain these collaborationships with stakeholders, but as well with clients, is to solve their problems. Like to understand their struggles and to solve their problems. Uh, Depending on what are they struggling with. For example, if there is a young company or organization and they want to go globally, then we have to identify their problem. What are they struggling with? What do they need in order to can grow globally? Yeah, it might be global networking, right? Maybe marketing campaigns, maybe so good internal and external communication. It might also be promotion, global promotion, yeah, and PR. So These are the solutions that can be offered to the stakeholders in order to maintain or to build up so sustainable relationships.
Mm, thank you. That's great. My next question is, how do you ensure that your actions and decisions align with ethical standards and community values? Thank you.
Can you repeat it again?
Yes, how do you ensure that your actions and decisions align with ethical standards and community values?
Yes, this is also again a very interesting question because it's based on the product that you offer, that do you offer to the audience, and again, so being a coach or a mentor, it's not enough. We need an entrepreneurial mindset in order so that we can manage our company as a real entrepreneur and not as a coach or a mentor. Yeah, because um, being all the time online on Zoom, it doesn't mean that all the companies are making money. Yeah? Let's be real. And I know that many companies are not making money. They are investing a lot, and maybe for 2 3 years, yes, with the hope that ever they will make some money. But the value in your case, so what is the value that you offer, for example, with your company? So what is the value of your podcast? Because that's gonna be also my answer to your question.
He- Hello?
Yes,
Can
I
you
asked
repeat?
it you. I asked it you. So to answer your question, what is the value that your channel, your podcast channel, is offering to your audience, to your target audience, so that I am gonna respond to your question.
My channel is just to connect people like you with my local audience, with my students, and etc. All of the followers, because everyone doesn't know about you. I think according to my platform, everyone connect and know to each other. That's the main objective behind this.
Mhm. Yes, in my global organization, we are offering various values, which are of the utmost importance for me, because I am the one who represents those values, those core values, like integrity, peace, love, education, leadership, and honesty. So I am an honest person, and to me, it's extremely important to collaborate together with like-minded leaders, and um, those leaders who are having similar values like me.
That's great. My next question is, what measures do you take to establish relationship with the public and extend beyond short-term projects or campaigns?
Can you say it again because you are talking very fast?
What measures do you take to establish relationships with the public that extend beyond short-term projects or campaigns?
Oh, many things. I'm invited very often to speak on podcasts. Like I'm invited for interviews, and this is one of the ways how do I build up my relationships with the public. Plus, I am getting also featured in many online magazines. I am invited also to as a guest speaker on many uh, podcasts on an international level, like in the United States, Canada, many another countries, United Kingdom. Plus, I am also in partnership with top-notch entrepreneurs, public speakers, TV and radio channels. And this is also one of the way how do I build up my relations with the public. And plus, we are doing lots of promotions. Yes, like all my collaborationships, everything what can contribute to build up the relationships with the public, I am doing. Especially public speaking. This is one of the secrets to build up the most sustainable relationships with the public, because that's helping you to build up a positive and strong image of yourself. You can also present yourself as a brand using your own name, or you can also use both and your company name. But based on my experience, uh, being present on physical events, that's the most what works in a very effective way. The most effective way ever I have experienced, and also participating on webinars as a guest speaker, conferences, lectures as well. I am also, for example, invited to speak in Canada um by a university of researchers, like this kind of things. This is the most effective method to build up the relations of the public.
दैट्स ग्रेट। और अब जितने भी लोग ये जो लोकल मतलब कि मेरे जो ज़ुबान समझ रहे हैं, आप लोग चलो देख रहे हो तो शेयर करो यार, नहीं समझ आ रही तो शेयर श्योर कर दो, ठीक है? तो चलो देख लेंगे, आप कोई और देखेगा उसे भी सवाब हो जाएगा, समझ नहीं आएगी चलें सवाब तो लें ना शेयर करके, शुक्रिया। Sorry, I use my local language during interviews. My next question is, how do you ensure that your engagement efforts are inclusive and representative of the diversity within the public you serve?
How do I ensure that?
Your engagement efforts are inclusive and representative of the diversity within the public you serve.
Your story. So, like I mentioned, I am a award winner. So, as a business developer and business strategist, I am an expert also in communication science, marketing science, and which branding is a part of marketing science and business development. And I studied here in the Netherlands. And the way how do I ensure that is branding, and branding. Creating the strong image of your branding, incorporating your core values, the culture, mission, and vision of your organization. In my case, of my organization. And yeah, this is the way how you can represent yourself to the world. And are talking about image, so the way how do you want to be seen. Yeah, I love this topic a lot. It's a real passion for me. Um, and it depends, in order what do you offer, what are your products, and how do you want to be seen in front of the world. Yeah. um, and I do have a very entrepreneurial mindset. uh, many people are not expecting it, but I am an entrepreneur for 20 years, so I do have an experience in the entrepreneurship for almost 20 years. And I love so to represent my branding to the world, the image of my branding and the values, like I mentioned previously.
That's great. Thank you. My next question is, how do you incorporate lessons learned from past interactions with the public into your ongoing relationships building efforts?
One more time because the question is very long.
How do you incorporate lessons learned from past interactions with the public?
Oh, my past lessons. Yeah. I think that what we have to realize in generally, all the people, yeah, that all our life, uh, transformation and growth, it belongs to the process. It's a part of our journey. And all the mistakes that we are making, they are necessary in order so that we can learn and grow. Because if we are not making mistakes, we are not learning and we are not growing. To me, it's like it's a very logical and obvious process, of transformation of our um, challenges as well, because we need to face challenges in order to can transform our vision, our way of thinking, even to become a better version of ourselves. Because if you don't make a mistake, you'll never improve, you will never change. Maybe your attitude, maybe your behavior, maybe the way you communicate, towards your family members or towards your professional collaborationships and go so on. And that's exactly the way how do I implement all my lessons, my life lessons, which is beautiful, by the way. I love it. I am someone who I am learning immediately, and I am implementing it immediately. Like the theoretical part, it's very beautiful, but the most uh, powerful is when you really are getting aware of of your new transformation or of the opportunities that you can get.
And thank you so much. My next question is about yourself. It's something like personal question. What did you achieve till now, or what's your goal in future?
What is my goal at this moment and in the future as well?
Yes.
My goal.
Your goal in future in upcoming years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am thinking about that because, like I said, I am managing two global organizations, from which one is the Elite Global Leadership Club, specialized in global networking, public speaking, public relationships, leadership, and events. And the another one is the franchising Astra Clinics, specialized in tourism and health. And obviously, so my goal is to expand also my franchising globally and to make a real difference, to help the people to get more awareness, to teach them how to contribute. This is my real mission, for the world. I am really aligned with my mission, and I really do love to contribute to the people's life transformation. And this is my goal. So to contribute as a leader to the lives transformation of the people. Just
That's
doing only good, just doing good around me. Yeah. Showing them that there are many, many opportunities out there.
that's great. If you think war is the solution of any problem,
Sorry, can you
are
repeat
you
again?
think? I said, is you think war is the solution of every problem?
I don't get your question because you talk not so clearly and fast.
I said, is you think war is the solution of every problem? War.
Where?
I
I
like
don't get no because you didn't articulate the question well, so that's why I cannot get to your question so that I can give you the correct answer.
I said, is you think war is the solution of any problem? War is the solution?
No, in my opinion, yes, there is a funny thing, a proverb that we are saying, you cannot always solve all the problems, which is normal, but 90% of them we can always find a solution because we always are working with people, and the people do have different behavior, different expectations, a different attitude in general, yeah, which is absolutely normal, yeah. So, and in my opinion, in generally in life, we can get 90% of all our problems solved, and the 10% we have to make choices. What do we do with them? Do we continue, those collaborationships with the people or not, in order to can solve the problems? Because if we want um, to solve the problems, then we have uh, to cherish, healthy relationships and collaborationships. That's my solution.
That's great. What's three suggestions you give to my students? All of the my students is completing graduation and still looking for jobs and any opportunities to grow.
What do you want me to give them an advice or three or three?
Uh, you give two advice to my
Oh,
students.
okay. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
It depends for what category so of students, what age as well, because this is important, Um, if they are still studying, if you are still studying, please do your best, and do everything possible to get your graduation. Get involved in projects. Do your best to contribute as well, to the society, to be a real contributor, even if you are in a yearly young age stage. It doesn't matter, your contribution matters to the world. Um, be a role model, be good for the people, because that's the secret, no matter what we are doing, we have to learn to be a real role model, a real leader for the world, and just doing great around us.
Thank you so much for your time एंड थैंक यू सो मच ऑल ऑफ यू जितने भी लोग इसको देख रहे थे प्लीज़ इसको शेयर कर दें आप सब लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया खुश रहें या बात रहें और प्लीज़ कुछ ना कुछ सोच रहें थैंक यू सो मच वंस अगेन फॉर योर टाइम मे गॉड ब्लेस यू गुड
Thank
बाय
you so much. It's a huge pleasure and honor being here with you on your podcast, and wishing to you a belated happy Merry Christmas, and may all your wishes come true. So in 2024.
थैंक यू सो मच अल्लाह
You're welcome.